This is a day these teams circled on the calendar, not because it's Friday the 13th in October, but because of a scary good Texas high school football showdown. The Mansfield Tigers and Arlington Martin Warriors take the field with championship aspirations, but only one can walk away from Vernon Newsom Stadium with a win. Martin traded the first punch as the ball ricochets off a Tiger and into the arms of Warrior tight end Braden Willis, who picks up a nice gain. And the Warriors would draw blood first. Martin running back Montrell Smith finds room and is loose, 65 yards down the right side and all the way to the 1. And Martin quarterback Juma Ottaviano puts the cherry on top, capping off the drive with a 1-yard score. The Tigers' roar wasn't silenced just yet, as Avery Chapman makes a man miss and gets in the red zone. Mansfield would exchange scores with Martin before going into half down 2 points. Trailing to the Warriors at half, the Tigers needed a statement. So on the goal line in the fourth quarter when it mattered most, Theo Owens gave Mansfield its roar. With their power back in the backfield, Mansfield lets Owens eat. Owens leaps up and over the trenches and is in. Touchdown Tigers. And only minutes later, the Tigers fed Owens again. This time, Owens stays grounded, puts his head down, and guts his way past the goal line. Mansfield's offense, methodically marching to the goal line and having Owens finish the job, puts the Tigers' lead out of reach for the Warriors. Once down 9-0 in the second quarter, this Mansfield team believes the changes they made in the locker room were key in their late-game surge.
And whoever landed the most punches was going to come away with the win. And I think at the end, the second half, the way our kids responded after coming out at halftime, I couldn't be more proud of them. I'm unbelievably proud of them.
Entering the final quarter, this game was a toss-up. But with the game on the line, crucial adjustments in game plan and mentality allow the Tigers to pounce on their opportunities. Final score from Vernon Newsom Stadium, Mansfield 27, Martin 16. All right, Coach, just tell me about the win tonight.
You know, it was a lot of fun. You know, we're a little nervous coming in here because we know how good of a team Martin is, and you know they're 5-0 coming in, and we told our kids all week long it was going to be a heavyweight fight.
You mentioned the second half adjustment. Talk to me about that adjustment. What changed?
You know, I really think more than anything we just decided that we were going to do what we do, and that's run the ball. And we were very effective running the ball, and we kind of got them on their heels a little bit, and we just kind of kept doing it. We wanted to run time off the clock, and the kids executed it to exactly the way we want them to.
Tell me the importance of Theo at the end, punching it in.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, anytime you can get a late score and put you up by that many, obviously it's going to be a lift. But, you know, the offensive line, you got to give a lot of credit to them because they were really doing a great job coming out of their stance and moving people.
A win tonight versus Martin is a big win. Tell me what it means for your team.
Well, it's a huge win, and any district game is a huge win. I mean, the goal is to try to win them all, and we're hoping that we can keep the momentum going, that we can continue to execute and get better as the stretch run continues.
It was a good win, great team win. Went out there and did the stuff in practice all week, and we executed in the game.
Willis, those last touchdowns at the end were huge at the goal line. Tell me the offensive lineman stance from that.
We got in the huddle. We knew we had to score. We knew what we had to do. We were all tired marching down the field, so we knew either we were going to drive down the field and not get anything or drive down the field and score. We wanted to score, so we did it.
It's a big win for you guys against a strong Martin team. Tell me what it means for you and your team.
It's another piece to the puzzle. Coach Maberry always talks about brick by brick, take every game as serious as the next one. So every game's just as serious, but this was a big win, a big confidence booster for the team. So that's pretty much it. That's good.
All right, Shawn, just tell me about the game today.
I think we had a good game plan coming in. Defense really stepped it up second half, and offensive line played a great game. Gave us the push we needed to run down the clock at the end of the game and get the win.
You mentioned the second half, so just tell me how you guys adjusted.
At halftime, I mean, we didn't really make a whole lot of adjustments. Just a little bit different formations going into the run plays. Mainly we all just got really motivated at halftime to come back and win the game.
Talk to me about the importance of Theo at the end getting those goal line touchdowns.
No, Theo's a great kid and a great back. It was huge for us to punch it in at the end and then get the ball back and punch it in a second time to give us a 2-score lead. Great kid, great back. Awesome.
A win against Martin is a big win. Tell me what it means to your team.
It means a lot to our team. We wanted to win the game. We came in knowing we could win the game if we played to our potential, and that's exactly what we did.
Just tell me about the win tonight.
It's a great team win for us tonight. You know, we started off rough, but we finished off very strong.
Those last runs at the end were pivotal. What was going through your head?
It's in my mind. I was just thinking, I got to get in. No, I had to. I had to keep the momentum going, get some points on the board for the team.
A win against Martin is a big win. Tell me what it means to you and your team.
This is a very big win. We've been working so hard at practice all week, and we're just taking one game at a time. We just got to keep it pushing.
How do you get motivated knowing you're not the primary back in your team, but you come in anyways the second half and you make some of the biggest plays of the game?
I just keep my head up. Whenever I get the chance, I take it.
LoneStarGridiron.com. Access the complete history of Texas high school football, over 100 years of information, win-loss records, coaching histories, individual stats, records, and more. Lone Star Gridiron, the authority on Texas high school football.